So we're recording for our new album called Bitter Reality. We have our producer downstairs in a mobile truck. His name is Jack Richardson. Say hello, Jack.
Hello, Jack. Hello, children.
Hey, actually, MacLean MacLean couldn't make it tonight, and
That's
we're the
right.
replacement act.
We are the replacement act. My name is Wayne, back at the beating hammer, butcher, steals, rot, back to workshops, climb the secret, may find the thoughts ever master of iron, steam, and steel, and rise above disaster and tramples under heel. And this is my brother Dwayne, back at the beating hammer, butcher, steals, rot, back to workshops, climb the secret, may find the thoughts ever master of iron, steam, and steel, and rise above disaster and tramples under heel. And we call ourselves back at the beating hammer, butcher, steals, rot, back to workshops, climb the secret, may find the thoughts ever master of iron, steam, and steel, and rise above disaster and tramples under heel. And back at the beating hammer, butcher, steals, rot, back to workshops, climb the secret, may find the thoughts ever master of iron, steam, and steel, and rise above disaster and tramples under heel. Really good. Well, we're all having a lot of fun here at the chimney tonight and everything, but we should remember that we're lucky to be Canadians and living in Canada, which is a free country. And hang on. Wait a minute. Because when you look around us and all those other countries, you see disease and pestilence and starvation and wars and whatnot. And I think that since we are lucky enough to be able to sing out anything we want, let's all say a prayer for those other countries.
Keep it over there, Lord, keep it over there. Listen to my prayer, Lord, keep it over there.
We're all ready for you, Billy.
Bless you, George. Do we have a generous crowd tonight? My, you look as busy as a bee.
I've got the legs run right off me. There's about 50 or 60,000 people out there, and the Pope is out there as well.
Paul is out there tonight?
Sitting right in the front row, stage left, with a big pointy hat.
I wonder what he's doing here.
Well, never
He's
mind.
probably looking
Never
for
mind that,
bits
Billy.
off my
Let's just
show.
move right out towards the
Well,
stage.
they say that mocking's catching.
Come on, Billy, let's get the show on the road.
Patience, my
Keep
child.
them over there, Lord, keep them over there. Famine and diseases, keep them over there.
The Bible says Jesus was just a guy. We see in the inspiring words, verse 7, chapter 3, Jesus chokes at dinner, or Peter slaps the back of Jesus. And so it was that the 12 were sitting around a large table with Jesus at the head. And Jesus turned to Peter with tears in his eyes and said, and Peter said, what? And Matthew, who was sitting on the left hand of Jesus, spoke, I think Jesus is choking on a piece of meat. And Peter began to slap Jesus on the back vigorously, crying, puke it up, puke it up. And Jesus puked in front of his disciples, none of whom felt hungry thereafter.
Jesus had the measles, Jesus had the flu, Jesus had a cold sore, he was just like you.
From this, we see why that event is called the Last Supper. If we need further proof that Jesus had his ups and downs, we can turn to verse 2, chapter 4. Jesus is ignored by Peter, and Jesus said unto them, I am the bread of life, for without me there is no salvation. And Peter turned to Jesus and said, I am sorry, man, I wasn't listening. What did you say? And Jesus said, skip it, it wasn't important. So Peter said, oh. And all that night, Jesus sulked in the corner and would not talk to anyone, not even the chicks.
Jesus had his good days, Jesus had his bad. Mary was his mother, Joseph was his dad.
You know, my friends, when I was going to Bible school, we were taught that Jesus hung around with gamblers, prostitutes, and card sharps. See verse 8, chapter 20. Jesus loses his pop. And so it came to pass that all who were around the table dropped out, leaving only Jesus and Peter playing. And Jesus turned to Peter, who had just bet 20 drachmas, and said, I see your 20 drachmas and call. what have you got? And Peter said, 4 aces. Count 'em, Jesus, and none of your goddamn miracles. As you can see, it's all there in the Holy Bible if we will just look. Yes, my friends, Jesus was just a guy.
Here in the beautiful and sacred cesspool of Tomorrow Today, thousands of people have gathered to hear the inspiring words of Billy Evangelist as he preaches from the new, the latest, up-to-date, no-shit version of the gospel according to bitter reality. With us today, the 693-voice Holy Bursting Sweaters of Los Angeles Choir, the singing country and western faith testimonial family, and the 4 men of the deeply religious emphysemas. And, of course, Billy Evangelist with his sermon for today, Jesus was just a guy. But first, a message that could change your life today. Close enough, okay? Okay, all right. Blair and I have been studying the country and western scene in Canada, and it differs from province to province. For instance, in Winnipeg, Manitoba, where we live, they have sort of a waving wheat lonesome style of country and western music.
Oh, very nice, on the low prairie, where the coyotes and the wind blows free.
Someone just slip a cunt over your head and fuck some sense into you. You know that? Ridiculous. All right, this guy is actually going to break down and cry for you on stage, which is something you never see at the chimney anymore. And we would request that you would bay like wolves or dogs during this number so to make them feel at home. Can we hear one? Beautiful. You guys are great. All right, so here he is from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Mr. Slim Chance, the Crying Cowboy.
Poor Mao is dead, poor Mao Zedong's dead. He's lying there so peaceful and serene. No commie shit. When Mao died, a quarter of mankind wept. 800 million people wept. They had to or they'd be fucking shot. Some say he was a revolutionary, some say he was a great leader, some say he was a demagogue. Actually, he only killed 36 million people, so you could rank him up alongside with Hitler with 55 million, and of course the Gulag Archipelago with 66 million. I'd like to sing a song for him right now because when he died, the face of the Chinese race was changed. A song in a tribute to him. Hato, Jikato, Sao, Kitato, Some young kanto, changing by her name. She pulled around thee, they got my wrinkle pecker. Red rose tea, oh, fuck it, oh, wacky, 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 oh. Hello, now where to find it? Fuck off! Your smile is heaven's work of art. Fuck you. Every night I'd be on stage here and the pain would be ripping through my body. The torture in my heart was stupendous. And everybody leaving, the lights would go out and I'd pack away my trusty D18 Martin 11-string guitar and my trusty plush line D28 hard shell case with the leather covering and the Guess Who stickers on the outside. And I'd take Air Canada Flight 191 back to Winnipeg. Yeah, Air Canada, Trans-Canada fucking Airlines. So they did to my act, $1,000 Martin, crack, right across the bottom of the freight jet, oh yeah, whomp into the belly of the aircraft. Bilingualism on the flight deck. The only thing they're doing up there that's French is down on each other, boy, get down on me. Probably put a ding dong. When they fuckers crashed, they smashed my instrument all up. And then I got home after 13 weeks of God-slammed 30 fucking bastard bitch, 13 fucking weeks on the road, all-time fucking broke. I get home, there's my wife. My immaculate wife in bed with 9 guys. I say, you're enjoying yourself, aren't you? I say, you tramp. You pig. Here's me being celibate on the road, and you're out here fucking your arse off. I said at a medical examination the other day, I was a doctor. He saw the top of a man's skull off and pulled out the brain, and he held it in his hands like that. She said, what the fuck are you telling me that for? I said, because I give my soul to take out my brain and hold it under a faucet and wash away the dirty pictures that you put there. And I grabbed her by the face and rammed it into my groin and kicked her in the crotch. In the cunt.
Yeah, it's pretty stuff. Wait a second. Hang on. Come here, Slim. You know what your problem is? You're a country and western singer. You're always singing those sad songs. Never anything happy. How about a good old C&W hand clapper? Do a good job. Flip chance. Sorry. Well, I went to the dog. He said I had cancer. I said it's a boil. Just go in, Lancer. No way, son. You're gonna die. You got a week and a half. Pay the bill. Bye-bye. I didn't even feel sick, you know. I thought it was a wart. It was malignant. So I got in the car and on my wife said I got cancer, gonna lose my life. She said, where's the policy? It's in the drawer. She got it out and said, I wish there was more. Oh, the toss of Diane's going up, you know. Mutual of Omaha. Sure, they had the last fucking laugh, don't they? Well, we went fine, they weren't disappointed. The priest came by, and I was anointed. Folks gathered around my bed to pray. I went into a coma, and I passed away. Thank you very much, Slim. That's all we need to hear from you. That's a bad
happy song.
Never mind your fucking
I
happy
had a canary, had a tumor in his neck. I was
People
like,
know I'm sorry about this. People don't want to hear this shit about cancer and stuff like that. They're here to have a good time. Thank you very much. That was fine, Slim. Fuck off, Slim, okay? Just fuck off. Sorry about that. Blair and I were born and raised in Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, which is a... What fucking liars you guys are. All from Toronto, you know. Anyway, we were born in Glace Bay, and this next guy comes from Glace Bay as well. He's married to the country and western singer with the peroxide blonde hair, the big tits, and the leather skirt. Yeah, Senator's Corner. And when you talk to her, she says, what have I got to show for it after 30 years of marriage? After 30 years of marriage, you've got stretch marks. I was having me a burger in a dirty, greasy spoon cafe. I was eating it with relish when the man beside me turned to say, what's that pubic hair doing laying on your bun? I said, I never saw it sitting there. Are you sure it's really one? He stood up on the counter and he said, now look here, Blair, I've traveled all over this country and I know pubic hair. I've seen pubic hair, man, I never liked them bare, man. I even got my share, man, beneath my underwear, man, sticking out here and there, man. I've seen pubic hair. I've seen great ones, straight ones, on one dinner plate, ones long, ones strong, ones little curly blonde, ones red, ones dead, ones laying on the head, ones black, ones brown, ones little ducky down, one short, ones thick, ones growing from your dick, ones growing, ones showing, ones bone, ones golden ones. I've seen pubic hair, man, I never liked them bare, man. I even got my share, man, beneath my underwear, man, sticking out here and there, man. I've seen pubic hair. I've seen bushy ones, cushy ones, ugly, mushy ones, save ones, shave ones, floating in the gravy ones, pretty ones, dirty ones, fluffing up your birdie ones, neat ones, sweet ones, on the toilet seat ones, hipper ones, whipper ones, catch them in your zipper ones, growing ones, showing ones, phone ones, golden ones. I've seen pubic hair, man, I never liked them bare, man. I even got my share, man, beneath my underwear, man, sticking out here and there, man. I've seen pubic hair. We're sitting here with Mr. Frankie Fontaine, the king of genital rock, and Frankie's just come back from his big Russian tour. And Frankie, you've had so much success.
Yes, I have, Heason, and I'm planning on having a whole lot more.
Well, why don't you get those genitals in tune and rip one off for us?
Matter of fact, I'll rip off a couple for you. Here's a couple of my bigger ones, Heason. I got no objections to a French kiss under a starlit Paris sky. I got no objection to making memories even though you're sucking some other guy, and that ain't right. But since you lost your hands at the factory, you can't get me off no more. It seems the honeymoon's over. Your hooks fell on the floor, and keep those rusty hooks away from me. You almost ripped it off yesterday. Baby, baby, keep those rusty hooks away, or else you'll rip it off today. It's another big one from a couple of years back, folks. I fell in love with a lovely Jewish girl. Ooh, her folks found out I'd been never circumcised. Whoa, what can I say when my baby smiles and says hello? I know the skin will be the first to go. Oh yeah, skin is gonna be the first to go. No sense in keeping it too much longer. Oh yeah, the skin, get that skin on.
Gross? Is that what you thought? Yeah. We are not gross. Gross is when you kiss your grandmother goodnight and she slips you the tongue. That's gross. Or biting into a wiener and finding a vein. That's gross, you know. Or pulling out your Tampax and finding a root growing on it. That's gross, man. We're going to show you our gross manual right off the bat because we want you to contribute sometime this evening. This is to prove that we're not the only sickies walking around town. This is a collection of graffiti that we've collected from our audiences, and we're going to read you a cross-section of some of the stuff that people give us.
Right.
And you can approve or disapprove, whatever you like.
They're all good ones. Here's to the hole that never heals. The more you rub it, the better it feels. And all the soap this side of hell won't wash away that fishy smell. Wine, women, song, and vice, syphilis, blue balls, crabs, and lice. We've had them all, by Jesus Christ. Gentlemen, the Queen.
There's one called Ode to a Pussy. They're all given to us on scraps of paper, menus, toilet paper, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You'll notice that there's a lot of them that refer to the female genitalia because most of them write about guys.
Here's
right?
one bar that pretty well says it. Oh cunt, oh slimy slit, how men wallow when thy piss with such bliss. Oh cunt, oh dark and dismal hole, all covered in hair and matted in shit. Thee smells like a polecat's ass. Oh cunt, I love thee. This guy is healthy, right? Definition of an organ grinder is a cocksucker with a chipped tooth.
All right, that can apply both ways, I guess.
Yeah, Hail Mary, full of grace, pull down your pants and sit on my face. I like that.
All you Catholics out there. Little boy walks into the washroom, his mom was in the tub. He pointed at her crotch and said, "What's that?" She said, "That's where Daddy hit me with the axe." The boy said, "Pretty good shot, he got you right in the cunt."
Yeah.
See? Told you.
They used to call her railroad track because she was laid all over the country, end to end. The supercontinental, no doubt. Any idiot can piss on the floor, but it takes a real hero to shit on the ceiling.
I said, Nixon's father should have withdrawn.
Yeah, that's a good one. May bloody piles torment you, may corns grow on your feet, may crabs as big as turtles crawl up your ass and eat. And when you're old and feeble and become a nervous wreck, I hope your head falls through your ass and breaks your fucking neck. God.
Mad guy. Says the only thing you don't pay income tax on is your pecker. 80% of the time it's unemployed. 10% of the time it's hard up. The other 10% of the time it's in the hole. On top of that, it has 2 dependents and they're both nuts.
What did the Englishman say when he came home to find his wife fucking 3 men? Hello.
That's a good one.
I like that one. Oh, Father. I like that one, eh? Oh, Father, I've come to confess I've just left a girl in a terrible mess. Her blouse is all tattered, her tits are all bare. There's a lump in her belly that shouldn't be there. Oh son, with you I am vexed. When I was your age, I used a Durex. Oh father, don't be unjust. I used one too, but the fucking thing bust. We're still looking for the guy, by the way, who took the blowtorch to the prophylactic machine in the men's washroom and made off with 50 or 60 French safes. That wasn't funny because they were the expensive kind, the condoms. They were the ones with the ticklers on the end, so if you put them on inside out, you're going to do a job on yourself. Weird. They're all in colors now. You walk in. They used to have just straight gray machines in the washrooms that said for prevention of venereal disease, right? And it was nice. But now you walk in and those machines go, ooh la la, the French tickler, you know, and all that stuff. Get them all in colors and they're scented now. Here, smell this, raspberry. Weird, man. But we were going to high school. We had the basic stock white, said Goodyear on the side, you know. And they were good for a year, you know. We all carried one around in our wallets, you know. Remember that, carrying one around in your wallet? Look at this fucking thing, man, you know. You gonna use that? No, but I could if I wanted to, you know. The big fear, of course, is like never having tried one on as a young man. Like you wait till the mother and the father and the sister to be out of the house, right? And you finally make a decision. I'm gonna try this thing on, right? And the big mistake the young men make is they roll it down too far and they get it caught in their pubic hair and it won't roll back off again.
Tragic.
Gotta start fooling with the Gillette Blue Blade down there, you know? The hands of a surgeon.
Shades.
That's generally when your mother walks in and says, you wear that to the table tonight and show it to your father. My father had his on the table, so it didn't really matter. You know? All right, we could have been dentists, you know, or disc jockeys. We could have been doing shit like, I'm all the gold that really sold, a bullion biggie from the golden Goodyear,
big time, second time round.
from the past.
Hey, coming,
And here it is, for the second time around, a cute little disco song. Disco does not suck.
That's
Disco
right.
is an art form.
It's alive and living here in Toronto.
Here we go. You've got the cutest little pubic hair. You've got the cutest little pubic hair, ah, pubic hair. You've got the cutest little pubic hair. There are no finer curlies anywhere. Pubic hair, penis or vagina, nothing could be finer, pubic hair. I'm in heaven when I'm in your underwear. I don't need a shove, I get a taste of love from your pretty pubic hair. Ratchet, fat shit, pussy don't smell. Motherfucker, cocksucker, give 'em all a yell. Eat me, fuck me, chew me, screw me, yay. Bitter reality. Good night all, thank you.
Okay, let's go. Get the fuck out of here.
That's all, fuck off.
Come on, fuck off.
Go fuck yourself.
Come on. Bite my shorts, you festering gobs of shit.
Fuck off.
Don't patronize
Get
us,
out,
you
you fucking
cocksuckers.
asshole.
Get the fuck out of here, you assholes.
Fuck off. We can't
Come on, you
fucking use it.
scum-loving pricks. Get the fuck out of here, for fuck's sake. Is that your fucking show tonight?
Stink
Eat my
looking cunts.
ass, you cocksuckers.
Fuck
You
yourself.
bad-lickers.
Go
Come on,
fuck
you
yourself.
tinderbox-lickers. Get the
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, you guys. You
fuck
fucking
out of here.
assholes.
Let's have a sing-along.
Fuck
Sing-along here.
Fuck ya, F-E-C-K-Y-A. Fuck ya, F-E-C-K-Y-A. I really hate your fucking guts, and I'd like to kick you in the nuts. So fuck ya, F-U-C-K-Y-A. I really mean it, F-U-C